YouTube? What's good with y'all? It's your boy Justice coming back at y'all with another YouTube read, another energy read. I hope this finds y'all at a clarifying time of your day. Remember to take what resonates and please leave the motherfucking rest. All likes, comments, subscribes, and super thanks, shares, things like that are so very appreciated. If you're new here, welcome to the team. Shout out to all my day ones, my members, my real members. I really appreciate y'all that been sticking with me this whole way through. But without further ado, it's going to get started. Angels of the highest to white light, please bestow upon me with clear and concise channel messages for what the collective needs to hear today. Distorted femininity, I was going to say a jadedness in the collective energy. Either jadedness in regards to you, or maybe you're jaded in regards to something. That may be for a few people, but I'm getting outside jadedness or conniving behavior. I think there's some sense of balancing out or some type of clarity that's come out in certain situations, or there's some type of balance or karma that's happening right now, and karma doesn't necessarily mean bad or good. Reallocation of energy, and that can mean so many different things. Whether you're a god or goddess energy, something about the world energy, you closing out cycles from your past or whatever this reallocation represents. Maybe that was the reallocation for somebody. For whoever I'm tapping into, there's some sense of empowering that's coming through these changes in some way, shape, or form. You may have gone through gang stalking me coming out. This energy, bro. Remember that I have a collective as well, like my personal life and things like that. So this comes up for me too. But gang stalking, you may have dealt with, maybe one person, maybe multiple, maybe it was gang stalking. But Seven of Pentacles, there's a need. There's a sense of a need to see, there's a sense of discipline in terms of your intuition or in terms of your eyesight, or what the eyesight signifies. With the Seven of Pentacles, I think that represents a general theme amidst of whatever reallocation, whatever that reallocation of energy represents. So whatever conflict, chaos, releasings, additions, whatever that is, there's changes, shifts, that have happened that you still, whoever I'm tapping into, the guided message is that you need to still keep your head on the goal, head on the vision, so to speak, with the strength energy confirming that there's a sense of willpower that's needed to continue striving forward and continuously moving forward in a resilient way. There's something significant about resilience that's being signified to me. You were crowned and selected by your ancestors from the jump. So this is something esoteric or a higher viewpoint or something that is outside the dynamic or circumstance of your situation at this time. But there's something either bigger, deeper, a goal, something that you have in mind, or somebody that God put into you, restored into you, maybe a family member, maybe that may be significant for somebody, but just the memory and recollection of said visions, experiences, goals, or envisionings that you have in terms of to move forward in. There's a sense of resilience and a diligence moving forward towards that amidst whatever's in your way. With the King of Pentacles energy, I think this is your path to some sense of security. This can be financially, this could be spiritually, this can be emotionally, this could be psychologically. You take what resonates. It could be a multitude of things, but people are threatened by your aura. I think there's something about shifts. It goes back to the conniving energy. The distorted femininity is in regards to the shifts. People can't energy harvest off of you anymore. There's something significant about that. They're jealous of your shine and the way others view you, and your voice is very therapeutic. So maybe your voice felt dimmed before, or maybe there's a sense of somebody stepping into themselves or feeling more confident, or that's being prioritized or signified through these changes to embody some sense of that King of Pentacles energy, man or woman, that security, that goal, that envisioning. There's something that King of Pentacles seems like to represent. That King of Pentacles seems to represent some type of end goal for the collective, right? In this video, people are haunted by how they treated you. There's things like that. There's things like whatever this reallocation, this energy, this whatever had to be balanced out, and you're moving from in terms of the situation, the time, the place, circumstance, person. There's a need to not focus on things that are not adding to that said vision that you're needing to be focused on, right? When death spells don't work on you, there's a need to not worry about what's being thrown at you. There's not a need to be kind of worried about, I guess it's a message for somebody not to blame. Like I said this in a previous video, don't over gratify black magic or whatever the perception of which is. Move forward in your according, move forward in your alignment through that energy that you perceive to be difficulty or whatever that is. It may be black magic, right? But the affirmation of that back to your head is not going to do you no good either, in terms of, that moving in faith, moving in your alignment, ain't no black magic gonna touch you. It's an illusion. You connotate with how that black magic touches you a lot of the times. Not to say that there's not any skilled practitioners out here for real, but there's celebrity status coming out. There's some sense of knowing that you're that guy, that girl, in terms of the self-led image, in terms of a trajectory that you need to have within yourself, knowing that you're that guy, that girl, knowing that you're, even if you don't feel like an it guy, if you don't feel like an it girl, it doesn't matter. There's a sense of you needing to kind of walking a certain poise ahead. This can be spiritual movements. This could be physical movements. This could be just an affirmation of somebody get on their shit. You know what I mean? Your responsibilities are keep moving because you got something at the end of that tunnel, right? Forgiveness is your key to energy flow. So there's energy flow is prioritized. So anything that's compromising your energy flow, worry, doubt, concern, anxiety, lack's a big one. Lack, fear. Those are the most predominant ones that can take us over. Lack, fear. And the ideals of these things, there's perceptual ideals. And that's a significant message for somebody too, to even take your power back from that. I got some real deep seekers in terms of the intuition or empath abilities, and that can go deeply into this energy and can do something with that. So that's for those. With the Queen of Pentacles, either way, there's a sense of you nurturing your path, your highest spiritual path. With the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen, the femininity aspect of that, I'm getting for spiritual alignment. With the Pentacles, you moving towards your spiritual alignment is probably going to be your security, or going to connotate some type of security that reflects back to you. That's exactly how I'm getting it. With the jealousy around you, there's no need to worry about the outside shit. We're not worried about that. But I'm going to see what that significance was. This is the second time. But they try to form smear campaigns and groups, but we're not successful. Everything just works out for you. So there's something, maybe somebody's situation was some type of unfavorable experience that turned in your favor. It's for a few people. I don't even know what that means. But maybe for a few people, whatever this was in terms of turbulence, or whatever had to be balanced out in terms of a situation, climate, person, relationship, whatever context this serves you, people are viewing you as it still worked out for you in the end. And that's just an affirmation for somebody to be affirming that back to themselves. That's a powerful affirmation. Everything just keeps working out for me. Everything is still working out for me. I'm grateful. Everything is still working out for me, right? Your karmic debt is cleared. So there's a sense of, moving forward in that boldness, like that it girl, it guy energy. You don't got to be no fucking celebrity to be walking in that. I may be talking to a celebrity. I may be talking to somebody in the public eye. I may be talking to somebody that's challenges are in the said public eye. And if that's the case, then know that you're very radiant. Know that you have a shiny light with the sun energy followed by the radiant energy. Maybe a Leo energy, but there's a sense of standing in Leo energy. Leo energy usually embodies the boldness, the confidence, the charming aspects of self in terms of what's reflected outwardly. So there's a sense of confidence that's needs to be taken, even if you're not even confident, even if you don't know what this next step is, but you feel the alignment. Watch for the alignment. You'll know you'll know. And you're more capable of what you're aligned to go toward or do, or whatever that is that may feel uncomfortable or foreign to you even sometimes, right? Or fearful. With the Page of Swords energy, it may make you curious or overthink. Not curious, damn. It may make you overthink with a lot of restless energy is what I was getting. But I'm kind of like, I need to slow down myself. So maybe that's a need for somebody to have temperance and to be able to take a deep breath. Be able to just calm it down a little bit with the Nine of Pentacles, and know that you're self-sufficient or you're moving towards self-sufficiency. Maybe that's the goal envisioning. Maybe that's the aligned path. But we're speaking a lot of energy context in this video, right? So please take what resonates. Vampires need your validation even to be a vampire. So it's just a reminder in terms of you moving forward consistently. Also something, putting yourself in motion. When I say motion, putting yourself in flow. So an activity, something especially that you're passionate about or that you're actually paying attention to, can really be a great thing for you to just be present for somebody. Sometimes you can get in your head, start thinking negatively. You're not even aware that you're thinking negatively. That's just for somebody, to stay in flow. Motion. That's a word for somebody. Staying in motion. Flow. Sensuality is significant. With the Four of Swords, this is restoring one's sensuality, or restoring your flow within self. It doesn't even have to be sexually. sexual energy may be significant, but let go of other people's projections. They're only illusions. I'm getting like, I guess that's self-explanatory is how I'm getting. I'm not really going into that. New experiences are opening up for you. That confirms that, why I didn't go into it. The Two of Swords, you may be in some type of stalemate decision-making point. Like I said, the reallocation of energies may have put somebody, a couple people, at a stalemate in some situation regarding a dynamic person, scenario, or whatever, a location. There's something about that you need to make your most aligned decision. In terms of you overthinking that aligned decision, take that up with your spirit team. Unify yourself with your spirit team. Sit in nature, ground yourself. Sometimes we can make an ego gratifying decision. And what am I meaning by an ego gratifying decision? I am meaning sometimes it can sound so good. Sometimes it can sound so comfortable. But your ego can get you, boy. It will get you. For whoever I'm tapping into. Watching the ego is significant. Making a humble decision. Knowing when you're making a humble decision. The ego usually feels good or gratifying. It has an instant gratification. The humble decision usually is a long-term gratification, or at least if it's an in-present gratification, it's not usually going to be so big or grand or instant. Instantaneous gratification is a huge sign of egotistical gratification. It's a message. It doesn't mean it necessarily is, but discernment is just for you it should pique your consciousness. No weapon formed against you will prosper. So moving forward on your path, for somebody, there's a need for diligence. There's a need for knowing exactly what you want. Somebody knows exactly what they want. That envisioning or whatever, that King of Pentacles keeps coming back out to me. There's a sense of security at the end of that tunnel, whatever that alignment represents for you. This could be emotional stability. You not letting nobody walk over you. This could be financial stability. You making your own conventional way of making money, or making a conventional way of making money. You could just be tapping into my unconventional channel, right? Take what resonates. But something about that needs diligence. You need to stick with the vision, or you need to stick with your purpose and shut out everything else, is basically kind of what I'm getting. And being able to block it out. There's an art to that. Being able to detach is significant. That's my last message, though. If you need a personal with me, hit up Shamika Sun with a C and Shamika@gmail.com, and we're going to get on our next personals. I appreciate every single one of y'all. It's your boy Justice. Peace out.